was given to me by my grandmother. She knew that I liked it, and I had been fascinated by the way it captured light and threw light off for many years. Since I was very small, she'd said to me that one day it would be mine. Shortly before she died in 1990, she did pass it on to me.
It is, of course, thick glass, but they are incredibly fragile, obviously. And how did your grandmother come by it?
My grandfather went to many auctions when they were living at Buckingham, and
so you think he bought it at
I think
auction?
he bought it at auction. Yeah. He collected Venetian glass and furniture and bits and pieces of paintings.
Well, this one, of course, is not Venetian.
Yeah.
It is, in fact, as you probably know, Bohemian.
Yeah.
And it is purely a tour de force. It's based on a medieval shape of the lidded silver cup and cover. In fact, if we look at it in a little bit of detail, the glass itself is cut, blown first of all, and cut to the shape in two pieces. And then the yellow colour is added externally by a oxide being put into the kiln. And so the glass is clear all the way through, as opposed to English coloured glass, which is coloured right through. But they use it to a wonderful technique, this German Bohemian method. They actually, when they'd covered the glass with a yellow, this was hand cut on a wheel, just by literally holding it, inch by inch by inch.
It's fascinating how some of it is translucent and other is transparent.
That's
so
right.
I imagine it must be polished in places and not others.
That's right. But of course, what is really remarkable is if you actually rub your finger over the top of one of those stags, and just see the depth of cutting. See how far they've had to cut into the glass to get it. And think of sort of areas like this, where they've got the honeycomb effect. That, of course, is where the glass has been coloured all yellow, and then it is cut off to a precision, so that the smallest piece of the colour remains to give that honeycomb effect.
You can even see the colour underneath the base there, right through.
That's right. So, a remarkable piece. If it were claret glass or red glass, it would in fact be worth considerably more. That is more highly prized than the yellow glass. So there it is, made in Bohemia, hand-cut by one man, around about 1860 to 1870. And I suppose today at auction, you don't know what your grandfather paid for it?
No idea.
No idea. I would think that you would expect to pay at least £4,000 for it.
4,000? That's rather more than I had expected.
A wonderful tour de force.